take her to 6 under. She bogeyed 7 and then came back and did this at the 8th. 17th hole of the day for the major champion.
Judge that really nice. Not easy. They've been tucking some of these pins behind those big, deep bunkers.
First hole of the day for Hyo-Joo Kim.
There you go. Green's rolling really smoothly.
And as that group at 9 finishes, Jennifer Kupcho, newest major champion in women's golf, is letting it go, okay?
Now, Grant, that was just a little wedge, trying to control it in this east blowing wind. Oh, saw a lot of that at the Chevron en route to winning for the first time.
14th year, Karen, on the LPGA Tour and closing in on 250 career starts.
That's a good amount of time to play on the LPGA Tour. You know, the fact she's still out here competing, that's very commendable.
Here's in B now. With her second at the 3rd, lands it in a beautiful spot there. And that is right in her range.
Tied for 47th in strokes gained putting this season, and we're so used to seeing her right there at the top of that list. But that's more like the MB that we've been used to seeing.
Yeah, we're so used to seeing that.
Yep.
It was just earlier. Off to a good start in her afternoon round. And even better now, that'll be a kick in for a birdie.
Here's rookie Casey Danielson at the par 3 4th. 4 and 5 are over in this separated part of the golf course, and she gets a little separation from par at the 4th. 26 years old, played collegiately at Stanford.
Here's the 3rd shot of Hye-Ji Kang. Pretty much a 3-shot par 5 for most of these players today, and that is a good one there. He's about 2.5 feet, not quite a kick in. Palarito for par at 12.
3rd hole of the day.
Going with 8-iron here into that breeze. This has to be hit nicely and without much spin. Like that.
Yeah, it did both.
3rd shot at 5. Now you can see a lot of loose grass there, a lot of divots in that area from 3rd shots. Nobody getting it up to the green right now. That's a good one there. At the 5th, this from about 6 feet. Left hand low. Oh, beautiful stroke, just sneaks in the right corner. But it's in. A couple of birdies on her card.
3rd shot at the 6th. This was a moment ago, Sarah Kemp.
Ball sitting up quite nicely there.
So one Aussie made it from off the green, Hannah Green, and another just did.
That was given the full treatment right there. It looks really nice in the air.
Yes. There it is. Ernst with her first birdie. She goes to 1 under. We can report to you that Danielle Kang,
161 to the hole, but she's really looking to land this 150 or so, playing more like 140 downwind.
Well, she found the right spot. It's going to wander maybe 7 feet by. But a good chance for a 3 there for Celine.
But it serves her well that you see players that are quite balanced on the course tend to maintain that, you know, without the highs and the lows. But that's a couple of putts these last couple of holes that have not looked quite as smooth as when she first started out there today, Kay.
Did she? Yes, wow. She did.
So you can make a putt, just not for birdie, right, at 9?
Well, you know, she's going to sign the card in a few hours here, and it's going to look like she knocked it on and 2-putted. Okay, here's Sasso now for birdie at 7.
Let's see if she trusts what she just saw as opposed to what she feels.
She released that putt ahead. Nice, Jerry.
Just a moment ago, Mendoza in one of the signature Ernie Els bunkers. And she played it like Ernie. How about that one, Ernie Els? Can't fool me. I think that's where the analytics are the most valuable, regardless of what tour you're playing on. Just look at Dustin Johnson in the men's game, how totally transformed his game, changed everything about his game. Austin Ernst trying to get to -2. Just a left edge putt, I'm going to say. Oh, that was like dragging an anchor up there. Had to have been a mishit.
She's shown an inordinate amount of patience, still looking for her first birdie. This a 30-footer.
Is that it?
Oh,
Yes.
finally got it.
You wouldn't know it from the reaction.
Sarah Kemp laid it back with a 3-wood.
That from a nice uphill lie, helping get some spin on it, much needed from 106. Beauty.
Oh, she got it, Jerry. You're right. Left it below the hole. So a chance for a 3, which is pretty good, by the way.
He's speechless.
Is it another one? Yes, it is. How about that? So she gets back the shot that she gave away at 12. Second shot for Mendoza now.
That from just 88 yards. It's flying all the way there. Needs to spin. Oh, beauty.
Jarena did.
Quality of shots is something, you know, to see in person. But it's been this club that's been whether she does well or not. And I think so much of it is her belief system on whether she's a good putter or not.
She just was so at the top of her game in college golf and amateur golf. 3-time Mark McCormick medal winner, which you get for being the #1 ranked amateur. Celine, 77-yard shot. See if she can execute a better wedge. Yes, that was a little better. She's been a little off on those wedge shots today.
Looks like she was gripping down on that a little too, Jerry, trying to keep it down just a bit.
She just can't help herself.
What a shot.
Looks like she's got the feel of it.
That's great, Jerry, because just a little low, but the numbers were, she was 1.92 putts per green in regulation. That's a tough number to be making on these greens. You're not making too many birdies, and out here these days you've got to have offense.
Just inside 35 feet. She gave it a wrap. Oh, and barely turned in the corner. That's a good one. What a 2 that is. Austin Ernst for a birdie from just off the green. Looking good.
Yeah.
Wow, what a roll that was.
Just a little quick bounce back there too.
Just a moment ago with the 16th from just right of the fairway, Heiji Kang.
I mean, you said it, Grant. You talked about the angle to that flag from that right side. Really kind of opens things up. You don't have to deal with the bunker on the left.
It's been a brilliant day for Heiji. And it continues. How about 23 putts, Karen?
Figuring out the spot you want to land it to then attack the hole. And if she can keep this short right of the flag. Yeah.
Oh, like that. Kind of a little ground hook.
Easy hole.
A chance for a 2 there for Boutier.
15.
Austin Ernst at even par for the opening round. See if she can find the right distance there. Lands at about 120. And that's how you stop it at 15. You hit the flag stick.